Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Aquarius. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the cleansing bowl. Let's see what Spirit got for you today. Let's see. All right. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below, please. All right, so Angel Guide, Spirit Guide, took a little light, clear and precise messages for my Aquas. What is going on with my Aquarius at this time? What is going on with Aquarius at this time? Angel Guide, Spirit Guide, took a little light, clear and precise messages for my Aquas. If you guys are interested in this deck, it's called the Lithra, okay, Tarot. So I got it on Amazon, so if you guys are interested, that's where you guys could get it. All right, guys, let's see. What is going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? So the first card out is Inspiration. A new spark of creativity has started. This is giving me the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it has ignited within you. This is the moment to take action in your ideas and passions. The potential growth is immense. So trust your instincts and begin. Your efforts now can lead to significant opportunities. All right, guys, so you guys are opening up doors. Okay, maybe even opening up doors for other people around you and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. All right, so what do we got for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. You got stable, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles talks about you juggling multiple priorities. Okay, so some of you are balancing or adapting to certain things. All right, so it is key. If you balance something out and you're adapting to something, it is key for you to maintain harmony, okay? So stay grounded and manage your commitments and trust your ability to find equilibrium. All right, so you're balancing things out here, Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of waves there. Okay, so you could be emotionally like trying to stable yourself or something like that as well. Or this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. You got Legacy, Ten of Pentacles, and then Union. So for some of you here, you guys are going to get into a meaningful connection. Okay, and with this connection, you guys are going to be able to build legacy wealth. With the Two of Cups, that means harmony, balance within a relationship. All right, this could be a twin flame union of some sort. Okay, so there's time for abundance and fulfillment, and that's the time. Now's the time. So it has been here. Okay, so now it's time for you to celebrate the stability and connections that you have built. Okay, so you could be connecting or forming a deep, meaningful partnership, okay, whether romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter, okay, but it brings harmony and balance in your life for some of you here. All right, so you guys are over here trying to build legacies and stuff like that. So look, the anxiety card is out, so don't be anxious, don't feel like you can't, okay, or anything like that. That's not your energy. Put it out there. Put whatever it is that you want to put out there, okay? Don't let anybody try to steer you the wrong way. Okay, so what is this, Spirit? What is going on with my Aquas? What is this with stable here? So you got the Seven of Cups in the bottom of the deck. All right, so what is this with stable, Two of Pentacles? You got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so a backstab, betrayal of some sort. Something definitely ended. Okay, this is definitely a painful ending. For some of you here, you're stabilizing yourself now. Okay, for some of you here, this has to do with something from your past. This is the present, this is the future. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, failure, exhaustion, all right, people gossiping and stuff like that. That could be significant. Gemini energy, Capricorn energy could be significant as well. All right, so what's the Ten of Swords, Spirit? Something definitely ending. Ooh. And then you got the Five of Swords, so this could be like a setup. Oh, I don't like this mix. All right, so Five of Swords here. Conflicts leaving you feeling defeated. Arguments, surrender, stress, tension could be significant. That's like assault. Okay, with the Five of Swords and that Ten of Swords, I don't like it. That's the number 15. The Two of Pentacles up there is Capricorn energy, and this is giving me the number 15, but it's all about swords. So it has to do with your brain, it has to do with your thoughts, it has to do with your intellect. Okay, so there's conflict, or there's people here that are conflicted because of you, because you're stable, or because you're moving into a relationship, or because you're building legacy wealth. Which is it? Well, the end of the day, they could feel conflicted, they could feel whatever. Somebody could be juggling you here. This could be a third party situation. What is this Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords? You got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you're breaking free finally from this situation. Okay, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Gemini energy again. All right, so yeah, you're escaping what traps you, or this is a person that you're dealing with. They could be escaping from what traps them, right? They're healing is the end of depression here. For some of you here, there's someone here realizing that this was a third party that was involved in this shit. Because you see this person right here, they're happy these two broke up. They're happy that they're causing conflict. And then with the Ten of Swords, you could have been making excuses for this person. Absolutely not. Okay, so Eight of Swords, you're breaking free. Eight of Swords in the reverse, you're breaking free, or this person's breaking free from the conflict. They could be coming in and bringing you an offer. Knight of Cups. All right, so what is this Eight of Cups? Eight of Swords in the reverse. What is this Eight of Swords in the? I'm keep on saying Eight of Cups. So maybe you left. Okay, some of you could have left this in the past. Okay, so what's this Eight of Swords in the reverse, Spirit? Making a stand. Yeah, you stood up for yourself and you broke free from whatever was trapping you. What's this Eight of Swords? The Three of Pentacles, yeah, working with other people, collaborating, 3 other people working against you. All right, that could be significant. For some of you here, you're breaking free and you're gaining new skills. Okay, so this is like transmuting energy is what I'm feeling here. All right, you could be educating yourself. For some of you here, this was a lesson and you learned it. Okay, so now you're mastering something, you're dedicated. All right, what's this Three of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this is 3 people against you. Again with the fives, 555, you guys could be seeing. All right, so there's fights, there's conflict, there's arguments, there's definitely rah-rah. Okay, kind of like the presence of conflicts is there. People are fighting here. Okay, so there's competition as well. You're breaking free from that. You're stable. You have the ability to create this trust. You have the ability to create this equilibrium and balance things out in your life. Okay, leave all these people fighting. This is rivalry as well. Somebody could be a rival at work. Okay, so what's this Five of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What is this Five of Wands? The Judgment. All right, so time for the truth to come forward. Somebody wants to fight for this now. Somebody has learned their lesson. Before, they were unwilling to learn from their past mistakes. They're breaking free from something that's trapping them. They're breaking free from all the conflict. And they're trying to prioritize and stable everything out before they come in and bring you this union. So, they want your forgiveness. What's this Judgment? For some of you here, you're going through an awakening of some sort, okay, or this person's going through an awakening, or something is calling judgment on this person and this person doesn't stop fighting, okay, or something like that. That could be significant. What's this Judgment? You got the Strength card. Okay, so Leo energy. Yeah, they want your forgiveness because you're confident. You're possessing the inner strength to succeed. You have a lot of courage. Okay, so you have self-empowerment. You're stable. You're good. Okay, so this is love, confidence as well, willpower. So self-empowerment. The Strength card. You're not weak. They probably thought that you were weak. You're nothing like that. Okay, you could have been held back by self-doubt at one point, but not anymore. All right, this is you prioritizing certain things. What's this Union? So a meaningful connection, Six of Wands, somebody who wants to give you attention. All right, this is going to be triumphant. For some of you here, this could be the arrival of prosperity. All right, triumph, success, fruits of your labor. This is personal satisfaction as well. So with this union, Leo energy, and then you have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You guys could be dealing with a person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this is you guys. You guys could be in the public eye, manifesting rational thinking here. All right, you're structured, you're logical, you're authority. You hold an authority figure, and people are rooting for you. So keep on doing that. This is also talking about self-discipline and stuff like that. So for some of you here, you're very objective. What's King of Swords? The Three of Wands. There's a sense of foresight. Somebody sees a good life with you, or you see a good life with them. Okay, Three of Wands, look ahead towards new opportunity. For some of you here, you guys are becoming entrepreneurs or something like that. You're enjoying your success. You're waiting for your ships to come in so that you can finally get on them and move. Okay, so good for you. You're looking ahead, all right? This is a sense of foresight. All right, you have freedom. Okay, this could be traveling as well. All right, so some of you could be traveling and being in the public eye or something like that. Or you guys are going to be dating somebody who's in the public eye. Okay, so that could be significant. This is good outcomes, by the way. What is this Three of Wands? Knight of Wands in the reverse. All right, so what's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? For some of you here, yeah, you're taking your time. Or this person could be at a distance. Okay, so expect things to move very rapidly, but you need to put things into action. And then you got the Magician here. This is you manifesting. Okay, so this Knight of Wands, I feel like is you having to put things into action. Some of you could be dating. With the Eight of Wands, this could be like communication, or maybe dating somebody at a long distance, or somebody at on the internet or something like that. But don't be too impulsive. Okay, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, things may not go as well as expected if you push, or if you're rushing things through. Or if the person that you're talking to is rushing things through. This person could be in the down low. They have fears. Okay, they could be reckless here. There's somebody here who's communicating this to you. For some of you here, you are the Magician. You have all the tools at your disposal. For some of you, you have been manifesting a new relationship or something like that. It's coming. Eight of Wands. Eight Wands is the fastest movement. Okay, and the Eight of Wands is very fast. So for some of you here, the next 8 days, the next 8 weeks could be significant. All right, what's this Magician? What's the Eight of Wands? Is November 23rd to December 2nd could be significant? What's this Magician? You have all the skills at your disposal here with the Magician, okay, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're no longer crying over spilled milk. All right, you're recovered. You're healing here. Five of Cups is in the reverse. You have growth. You're moving from past events, okay? For some of you here, you're not paying attention to the magic and all that shit anymore, so you're moving forward, okay? You're accepting something. You've forgiven yourself, okay? Because you are the Magician here. You've forgiven yourself for allowing this shit, and now you're ready for a new union, okay? Some of you are ready to date. All right, so what's the Five of Cups in the reverse with the Magician? The Hierophant, yeah. Date, a long-term commitment is coming. Just when you thought, just when things are kind of like, oh, well, fuck love, I don't want to do nothing with love, is going to come in, is going to knock on your door. And whatever this is, it could be a Taurus for some of you here. Whatever this is somebody who's conforming to society rules, okay? This is somebody who's connected to source, okay? So, very connected to God, morality, they have traditional beliefs like you. And the reason I say it's like you is because I feel like this is you right here with the Magician. You could be learning about religions or institutions. What is that? Religious arts or something like that. Or some of you could just be looking at symbology. What is the keys? Those two keys in the Hierophant signify long-term commitment. What does the rainbow signify? Happy or whatever. You know what I mean? You guys could be looking at symbols. Something about symbols could be significant. Okay, you got the Nine of Swords. All right, maybe you're a little anxious. Maybe you have a little bit of anxiety because it came out here and it came out in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for some of you here, you might have some sort of anxiety because you're scared to get into this union. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, you could be overwhelmed by fears, nightmares, anxiety, self-doubt. I don't think you should be self-doubting this. This is going to lead to a long-term commitment. Okay, for some of you here, this could be like fear or guilt, or somebody here has guilt or fear when it comes to you and they have poor sleep. Okay, because they can't let it go or they cannot move from the past. Okay, so that could be significant. Why is this Nine of Swords there? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is there anxiety? Why is Aquarius overwhelmed by fears? All right, Six of Pentacles. Because you're scared that it's not going to be an equal give and take. Okay, so the universe is balancing things in your favor. And again, balance. This definitely has to do a lot with balance. Karma, you're being rewarded for your good work. Okay, for some of you here, don't be anxious, don't be overwhelmed, don't be in guilt, don't be in fear or anything like that. You haven't done anything. All right, for some of you here, this Hierophant with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is a gift from the universe, from God, whatever you subscribe to. Okay, so this could be a financial opportunity that comes in for you. You're ready to receive. So, good for you, an equal give and take. All right, what's his legacy? So, this is a time for abundance and fulfillment has arrived. Celebrate the stability and connections you've built. All right, this is whatever it is, this is a foundation that you have been creating. Okay, don't lose your focus. Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay, so don't lose your focus. You could be there could be some sort of difficulty focusing or something like that, or something is not working here. 10 of Pentacles could be family. What's this Eight of Cups? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Again with the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups talks about leaving something behind. The desire to leave something behind that no longer serves you. Okay, so for some of you, you're leaving something behind that no longer serves you to allow what does to enter. Okay, so that's great. All right, however, Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse here. Let's see, what is this Eight of Pentacles here? This could be like head fog or low ambition. Maybe you're like, I don't want to do nothing today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. All right, so that could be that kind of energy with the 8. And then you have the High Priestess. Okay, so follow your intuition. Use your discernment. I feel like that, I don't know if you want it to come out in the reverse or in the upright. But, let's see, what is it? Some of you could work doing tarot or something like that. What is this High Priestess? Or some of you could pull a card once a day, but maybe you're having some sort of head fog or something like that. What could be this Eight of Pentacles here with the High Priestess? Pisces, Cancer energy. And then you got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, being logical. You're very rational. You're very honest. You speak your truth. Continue speaking your truth. Don't let nobody stop you. Okay, this could be like bad quality or laziness or something like that. That's not your energy. Get out of that energy. You're being truthful. You're very intelligent. Some of you could be getting an attorney involved, okay, that has to do with work, and maybe you're keeping it a secret here. Some of you are looking for work while you're working, okay? So, yeah, use your internet. Might as well. But you're very spiritual here, okay? Realistic, very objective. You could be criticizing everything or anything, all right? Because you want things to work out in your favor. You want things to work out the right way. I feel like that wanted to come out. The Lovers. So yeah, this is somebody who you're going to build legacy wealth with. Gemini energy, again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is in the reverse, so I wouldn't say that. But balance and harmony and love. This is a connection here. A partnership, love, self-love, passion, healthy relationships. What's this Lovers? The Hermit in the reverse. What's this Lovers with the Hermit in the reverse? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you're about to receive accolades. You're about to receive the recognition that you deserve. Nine of Cups. This is your wishes coming true. Okay, so there's no need to be paranoid or something like that. All right, so you could be having an excessive amount of solitude because you're alone in almost all these pictures. You're always alone. All right, so for some of you here, there could be some sort of social anxiety or something like that. But maybe you're scared that this relationship is not going to work because you're a hermit and the other person might not be, or something like that. Or maybe you're finding someone who is going to be a hermit. All right, but let's see. What is this Hermit in the reverse? Nine of Wands. Yeah, you haven't given up. This is tenacity. This is willpower. Okay, so you have built a wall. All right, so you are not letting anybody in. 9-9 could be significant. 999. The Hermit is the number 9. The Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands. You're not giving up on something. This is you being persistent. I feel like for some of you here, you're getting out of hermit mode. What's the Nine of Wands? And you're persevering. And you're manifesting whatever it is that you want into your life. So that's awesome. All right. I haven't seen a good reading for you guys for a while. So what's Nine of Wands? And I don't want to mess it up. Nine of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be some sort of financial hardship or something like that somebody's going to help you out with. Okay, so for some of you here, you haven't given up. Somebody could have left you out in the cold, okay, with the Hermit showing up there with the Five of Pentacles. They could have left you out in the cold or something like that, but that's their loss because you're over here building legacy wealth. That was your opportunity to focus, okay? That's why this Eight of Pentacles was in the reverse. What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? And for some of you, I feel like this is you following... You're going to follow your intuition here. You could have been dismissing intuitive downloads or something like that, but I feel like you're back on it. Okay, the Hangman. You're releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, there could have been somebody here that's stuck on you. right? They're trapped, dissatisfied, or something like that. You're releasing them. The Hangman, Pisces energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going through a hard time. Okay, they have some sort of possible financial or spiritual hardship. This is poverty. Okay, financial difficulty. Somebody's being left out in the cold, but they're stuck. Right? They need to see things from a different perspective. Okay, this person could be playing the victim here. Oh, they betrayed me. Oh, they backstabbed me. Oh, they did this. Oh, they got in a group and they did this to me and stuff like that. No, you did this to yourself. This person did this to themselves. All right, what's this, Hangman? Or you did this to yourself. So this is your reading. So flip it, switch it to switch it. Okay, I feel like you're moving on to calmer waters. Six of Swords. Okay, Six of Cups is what? A past life connection. You're moving back to your old roots. Okay, so for some of you here, you're moving towards a place of calm. So some of you could be traveling here. You're no longer stuck. That's it. That stuck energy is gone. Ache. Yeah, this is definitely overcoming hardship, stability. And the King of Pentacles is in the bottom of the deck. For some of you here, you guys are very reliable, very resourceful. Okay, the Four of Cups is here, is in the reverse. All right, you're finally starting to see something for what it is. The Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. So you are definitely hard working. Your hard work will be rewarded. Okay, so pay attention to what's going on. Page of Wands, King of Cups is in the reverse. All right, so whoever this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is, all right, they could be getting some sort of bad news. Somebody could be ill. But anyway, I'm not going to mess up this reading. So, let's see. I don't want to mess up this reading because it's so good. But, let's clarify a little bit more. Alright, so Spirit, Angel Guide, Spirit Guide, took a living light. Yeah, look, the truth. Ace of Swords. Emperor. It's time for you guys to be with your Emperor or your Empress. I also feel like you guys are going through a major transformation. You guys could be letting go of addictions, the Devil and the Temperance in the upright. Okay, so for some of you here, you guys could be letting go of addictions, or maybe you are, or somebody needs to let go of addictions in order for this to work. Page of Wands. Yeah, this could be something new. This could be somebody new that you've just met. Okay, they could be younger than you. Page of Cups is in the reverse. They could be a little insecure. All right, so let's see. Angel Guide, Spirit Guide, took a living light. Clear and precise messages from the AQUARIUS. For Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Alright, so what's this Ten of Swords? Why is this Ten of Swords here, Spirit? For Aquarius. Why is this Ten of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for some of you here. They took forever to reach out to you. This person doesn't think about long-term goals. They pay attention to everybody. They took forever to reach out to you. They could have betrayed you in some way, somehow. This person is a procrastinator. Okay, so they don't really move. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't move. Yeah, this was a bad investment for some of you. You're realizing that shit with this Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're prioritizing what's important now, and you're finally starting to move forward. Good for you. What's this Five of Swords, Spirit? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like everything that you've lost, you're going to regain. I'm going to leave it back in there. But what is this Five of Swords here? Everything that you've lost, you're about to regain here. Okay, so if you lost houses, if you lost things, you're about to regain every single one of them. What's this Five of Swords? This is definitely competition or something along those lines. This is like assault, bullying, right? Somebody who's very immature. For some of you here, it has to do with your children. So be careful that your children are not being bullied or something like that. If your child is telling you that they're being bullied, pay attention to your child, please. What's this Page of Wands with the Five of Swords here? What's the Page of Wands with the Five of Swords? You got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So struggling to achieve their goals here. There could be somebody here, this Ten of If you count it, it's still 10. 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands, 1 wand with the Page of Wands is 10 of Wands. This person's burdened. They can't move forward. They're struggling to keep their goals up. Okay, they're also in a state right now with the 9 of Wands in the reverse where they want to give up on everything. So, I don't think that you were left defeated. In fact, I think they were. So, you could have built a wall towards them. Alright, so what's this 8 of Swords in the reverse? You're breaking free. 8 of Swords in the reverse. No longer feeling trapped in a situation. What is this, Spirit? The 8 of Swords. Page of Swords is in the reverse. What's Page of Swords in the reverse with the 8 of Swords? The 3 of Cups. So this could be like 3 people here celebrating somebody getting out of jail. Or learning something to get somebody out of jail or something like that. Somebody could be in jail. But they're coming out, 3 of Cups. You guys are celebrating. That could be significant. Alright, or this is somebody here who's trying to break free from wherever they're in right now with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. They're trying to make excuses and shit like that. This person is sending you the evil eye without even knowing because they want to reconcile with you. Because they're always thinking about you. So, what is this 3 of Pentacles? No. What's the Page of Swords in the reverse with the 3 of Cups? Because I feel like this could be 3 individuals sending you the evil eye energy or trying to figure out something about you. Right, with the 8 of Swords, and you're breaking free from it. What is this, Spirit? Page of Swords, 3 of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, they want you to have a lack of foresight. They don't want you to see something through. Okay, they don't want you to see what it is, what's going on here. This person could be with multiple people, 3 people at the same time or something like that. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3 could be significant. For some of you, you guys could be seeing those synchronicities and we're clarifying. And the 3 of Pentacles is right there. Absolutely. So I feel like you're being supported by Spirit. Okay. So, Spirit supporting you and your decisions right now. What's this 3 of Pentacles? This is you willing to learn from past mistakes. This is you collaboration. This could be collaborating. This could be networking and stuff like that. And somebody doesn't like that you're doing that. Oh well. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is you being heroic. You rushing in. You could be rushing in when it comes to something, but yeah, that's taking a risk, seizing the moment. Okay, I feel like you're gonna seize a moment. Somebody could be from Chicago here. This windy city. Knight of Swords, and the trees over here, they're like very windy. Alright, so anyway, for some of you here, Knight of Swords is definitely taking the initiative, and that 3 of Pentacles, you're working towards it. So, good for you. What's this 5 of Wands? I'm also picking up, you're ready to fight. Whoever is coming towards you, okay, or whoever it is that they want this rah-rah, or this arguments, or this conflict with you, you're ready. Come at me, bro. Come hither. Okay, it's almost like that kind of energy. Alright, what's the 5 of Wands? Why is the 5 of Wands here? This could be rivalry, this could be friction, this could be conflict. Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. This could be people wanting to fight you and you don't even know. And you're over here minding your own business. 10 of Swords, recovering from all this shit. You're healing from past troubles. You don't want to go back to the same shit over and over again. You're recovering. Alright, so 10 of Swords, stop making excuses for people. What's 10 of Swords here with the 5 of Wands? Somebody could have gotten injured, like injured to the point that it could have been like almost fatal, okay, or something like that. In an accident, in a car accident, the Chariot, Cancer. Somebody was given another chance to live, okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Somebody was given another chance to live here. There could be recovering from something. The Chariot is in the reverse. So that's Cancerian energy. What's the Chariot? And the 5 of Wands. This could be a Cancer that you're fighting with, right, for some of you. What's the Chariot? The Lovers in the reverse. So yeah, unbalanced, harmony. For some of you here, this has to do with somebody that got involved in y'all's relationship or something like that. Somebody's getting their karma now. Okay, so the Lovers is in the reverse. They could have chose wrong. Okay, they're having accidents. Hate wins over love here. Okay, so the Chariot, the Lovers. The Chariot in the reverse could be like also a police officer or something like that. An officer, a paramedic, or somebody that drives for a living. But with the Lovers in the reverse, this is somebody, if you guys were dealing with someone, I feel like this person just wanted, whoever this is, wanted to be in control of you and your love life, okay, with the Lovers. Or this could be somebody else that's dealing with this, okay, they're wanting to be in control of someone's love life. What's the Lovers in the reverse here? The Five of Wands. For some of you here, you don't want to fight for this anymore. You want to move on. Okay, what's Lovers? Because if this is, yeah, you're releasing the fear. Okay, again, Cancerian energy. So you're releasing the fear. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. But you're releasing the fear, okay? You're releasing any type of stagnation here with the Moon. Any type of illusion that you had is going away. These are three major arcanas, and they're all facing you. So, make pretend that you're the one getting read. So, make pretend. Somebody's realizing this. For some of you here, this could be the person that you were dealing with in the past. This person could be fighting with someone because they didn't have a chance with you or something like that, and now they want to come back and reconcile. They want your forgiveness here with the Judgment. What's this Judgment? And they're getting some sort of karma. They're going through an awakening of some sort. But I feel like now that they're going through an awakening, you've moved on. The Death card. Confirmation. You've moved on. You've transformed. Okay, Scorpio energy. Again, major arcana. Going through a transformation, a transition in your life. Oh, y'all. Somebody could have died in an accident. If you guys have somebody that you've lost in an accident, it could be a twin flame or something like that. I don't know. They could have passed away or something like that. But my condolences to you guys. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way. Okay, I'm so sorry for your loss if that's the case. Okay, so the Death card is there. The Five of Wands, somebody was fighting. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse. The Chariot is in the reverse. The Moon is in the reverse. The Lovers is in the reverse. So somebody's definitely getting some sort of karma, fighting with everybody or arguing with everybody. Okay. The Empress is in the reverse. All right, they're a distorted feminine. What's this Death card with the Judgment? Six of Wands in the reverse. They try to recruit haters against you. Don't fuck with the chosen. Don't fuck with God's children. Don't fuck with people that are spiritual. Don't fuck with people like that. They're not fucking with you. Don't fuck with them. Because now somebody's getting some sort of karma, and it's not like you guys want that to happen, okay? But at the end of the day, they didn't give you the attention that you needed or something like that. I want to get out of there. What's the Strength card? And it's requiring you to have a lot of strength to move on from this, okay? Or it required you to have a lot of strength to move on from this, and you did. Look at you, Queen of Pentacles. You're very reliable, very resourceful, very good when it comes to money. Okay, you could be a herbalist, okay, a healer of some sort, an accountant, okay, anything along the lines of monies. All right, so Queen of Pentacles is definitely giving and nurturing, all right, very grounded, okay, also very fertile. All right, so you could be giving birth to something new or something like that, and somebody didn't want that shit to happen. Six of Wands in the reverse. They didn't want you getting attention. They wanted you pretty much dead or for something to end so that you don't get this attention, so that you could be in self-doubt. That's just not gonna fucking happen. What's the union here? What is this union? A meaningful connection forming with the Six of Wands. And Five of Pentacles. Everything that you've lost, you're about to regain. They could have left you out in the cold. This could have been a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could have left you out in the cold. Now somebody wants to give you a cup of tea. Okay, or they want to give you a cup of love. Okay, an offer is coming in. So, what's this Knight of Wands in the reverse? The World. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Knight of Wands in the reverse with the World. What's this World? Eight of Cups. All right, so for some of you here, you guys are traveling. You guys are going somewhere. You just need to put things into action. You guys could be going somewhere within the next month. Cups are a month. Within the next month. August could be significant. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is Pisces energy. February 19 to February 29. Some of you are about to be seen in the public eye. So, if you guys are not in the public eye already, you guys are going to be seen in the public eye or something like that. That could be significant. Whether if it's the news, if you show up in the news or something like that, that's the world. That's international. Okay, or something is going international or something like that. I don't know. But this could be you online or something like that as well. You're feeling whole and complete, so you're finally leaving something behind. Okay, you're thinking logically. All right, so what's this Magician? What is this Magician? I feel like this is you manifesting, okay, or whatever magic was thrown your way, it didn't work, it returned to sender. And now this person could be ill, King of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, that's the truth. You're manifesting money, you're manifesting the new. So, Ace of Pentacles. This leads to a path, okay, that leads to a lot of growth. Okay, so for some of you here, you guys are becoming entrepreneurs, all right? You guys are manifesting love. You guys are manifesting abundance in any form. Abundance comes in many forms. What's this terrifying? Taurus energy. You're connected to Source. Damn. King of Wands is in the reverse. Knight of Wands is in the reverse with the Hierophant. Somebody could have gotten an STD here with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Or a sexually transmitted demon. The reason why I'm saying that is because the King of Wands in the reverse is definitely somebody who goes around and spreads, you know. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse is super lusty, okay, very manipulative. This person's a tyrant, okay? It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. Or they have fire in their chart, okay? But this person's a tyrant, okay? For some of you here, this person's a warlock, okay? So that could be significant. This person could be a streetwalker, a lady of the night, or a man of the night. Okay, so that could be significant as well. Knight of Wands. In the reverse, they're not. They're reckless with their wand. What's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, for some of you here, this person is like that, and they don't want to conform to traditional beliefs or something like that. That's not the person for you. I feel like this is going to be somebody else completely different for you. What's this King of Wands and the Knight of Wands in the reverse? The King of Swords. You're not talking to this person, so it's not that person. All right, so that could be significant. King of Swords is in the reverse. So yeah, lack of rationalism. This person doesn't think before they act. All right, they let this head think before this head think. Okay, so that's significant for some of you. They abuse their power here. They're spiteful. They're rude. They go straight for that jugular. Okay, and they don't care. They're just rude and spiteful towards you. It's almost like this person hates you. For no fucking reason. Seven of Swords. Because they got caught in the act. Because you were too smart for them. Because you were too strategic. Seven of Swords. This is definitely a confession. I think somebody got caught in the act here of doing something. They got caught, like caught an STD or something. Angel guides, spirit guides, to give them clear and precise messages for my aquas. Bad reputation, or this person gave you a bad reputation. Not like you give a fuck. All right, Queen Rising. It's not like you give a fuck. Yeah, because you're in the spotlight. Okay, you are stepping into your power. You're praised. You're coming up. There's nobody in the world like you. Okay, so hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, you're a Queen Rising. Clarify this King of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Swords, Spirit. What about this King of Wands, Knight of Wands? Tell me about this King of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Grudge holder. Yeah, they hate you for no fucking reason. They're holding a grudge on you. Okay, so that's the fucking problem with this person. They could be a redhead for some of you. All right, because the King of Wands has red hair. The Queen, whatever. Red hair could be significant. Doesn't have to. Okay, but what is this King of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Spirit? Travel. When they go travel, they go fuck people. Yeah, this person could have married from... I'm telling you, this person's a streetwalker. Okay, for some of you here, marrying for money. Okay, somebody could be an Indian descent. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily have to be. What? Give me one more. What's Seven of Swords in the reverse? Somebody getting caught in the act or confessing something to you. Yeah, because you're the Queen Rising. All right, so confirmation. You're stepping into your power, praise, you're coming up. You're very honest. If this is you here, you're very honest. All right, maybe you come off as a pushover or something like that because you're too honest. Okay, that could be significant. Or somebody thinks that you're rude because you're too honest. You got to be honest. I mean, what do you want me to lie? So, something, yeah, because something based on lies is like, what? It's almost like this person wants you to lie. This person is better off lying to, or something like that. But anyway, give me one more. Broke ass, bad habits, and too busy winning. For some of you here, this person has a drug addiction or something like that. They're broke, they don't have money, they're wasting money on stupid things, or they're wasting money on bad habits. Whatever those bad habits are, okay, it could be drugs, it could be addictions, toxicities, okay, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. All right, are they just giving their money away? Because it comes easy. Anything that comes easy is going to be like, they hate on your spiritual gifts. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. You could be ignoring them. Yeah, riding the wave. You're ignoring the drama starter here. All right, somebody's definitely carless, no cars, trying to get proof on you. They're impersonating you or some shit like that. Go on, man. Scarcity tactics. All right, so this person's playing chess. Okay, so this person knows what they're doing. This person knows how to play certain things, but you're smarter than that. Now you are. All right, so what is this? What is this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? If it was in the upright, you could have been a master. You could have mastered something, okay, or you're educating yourself, or you're mastering something. But it's in the reverse. Why? Because you're unable to make a choice. Two of Swords is in the reverse. Libra, Moon could be significant. Two of Swords, it has to do with your ex. It's not working. There's nothing to choose. They chose wrong, they chose. So, Two of Swords. Yeah, they can't balance things out. This person is blindfolded. With the ability to remove that blindfold, make a decision, but they're choosing not to. 7, 8, 9, 9 of Swords. They're in anxiety. Because the 7 of Swords is right there. The 2 of Swords is right there. Anxiety. They're overwhelmed. They can't sleep. They're being haunted with the Hermit in the reverse. You could have done a return to sender to this person. Why is this Nine of Swords here? The Page of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be significant. This person could be younger than you or immature, right? Whatever, if this person calls you or gives you like a love offer or something like that, Page of Cups in the reverse is insincere. It's not sincere at all. And then you got the Five of Swords in the bottom of the deck. So whoever this person is, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Libra in the bottom here. Okay, so for some of you here, this person is very immature, or they have that in their chart. Okay, they're very immature, very insecure. Yeah, they're having tower moments after tower moments. Scorpio energy, they're letting go of something. Or there's upheaval and chaos in their life. For some of you, that's why Spirit doesn't want you with them. All right, what's this Lovers? Seven of Wands in the reverse. You're going to be with somebody who you can surrender with. Seven of Wands in the reverse, you're not fighting, okay? And you're not fighting with anybody. This could be offers coming in as well. Wands signifying, you know, passion and sex and stuff like that. That could be offers coming in and you don't want any of them. Namaste, stay the fuck away. I'm doing me. Okay, so that could be significant. You have it in the reverse. Whoever this lover is, okay, that's coming into your life, you're going to be able to surrender. You're going to be at peace, okay? So that's a good thing, all right? So you don't have to set health. I mean, you do. You always have to set healthy boundaries with everybody, okay? But with this person, they might be very similar to you. Give me one more for the Lovers. Knight of Cups. Yeah. This could be a love offer that's coming in. Okay, it's sincere. Knight of Cups. I mean, it's not a King of Cups, but it's a Knight of Cups. They're active. They're coming towards you. Not like the Knight of Pentacles that's upside down, stuck on stupid. You know, like, I want to go to the Aquarius, but I need to pay attention to what everybody else is telling me first. Okay, because then I'm going to look like an idiot. Yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. You already look like an idiot. Okay, so somebody here is corrupt. Somebody's making money on the table. Could be significant as well with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. They're a cheater. They're distorted. They're not good. They're not reliable with anything. So, yeah, that was that other person. All right, so what is this Hermit in the reverse? Now they're being haunted. All right, or this is you getting out of Hermit mode. For some of you here, you're going to get out of Hermit mode and somebody's going to discover you and say, oh my God, can you work in a movie with me? Some shit like that. Or can you be, you have a great personality to be in the front desk here at this place, and then you're going to get a job all of a sudden. Nine of Cups is like you receiving accolades. Okay, you receiving accolades, recognition for whatever it is that you do. Okay, and whatever it is that you do, you're very emotionally drawn to it. Okay, with those cups. This is wish fulfillment. What's this Hermit in the reverse? Eight of Cups. I mean, what the fuck? Eight of Cups. Again. Somebody's definitely walking away from something. Anyway, Eight of Swords. Okay, so this person is trapped in a jail being haunted. Okay, that could be significant. Or they're stuck in a spiritual jail. Okay, for doing magic or doing something with the Hermit in the reverse. For ghosting a situation. For leaving something unsaid. Okay, why is this Eight of Swords here? Now they're being haunted. Now they're stuck. They're bound. Okay, and blindfolded. They can't get out of anything. They're self-sabotaging things. Okay, so for some of you here, if you guys are Hermit mode, you're in Hermit mode and you're about to get out and you're going to be in that, don't self-sabotage. In that Nine of Cups, don't self-sabotage anything. Go for it. Okay. Why is this Hermit with the Eight of Swords? Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're cutting the shit. Okay, you're cutting it off. All right, you're very logical. You're going straight. Some of you could be getting an attorney involved or something like that with the Queen of Swords. All right, but you're speaking your truth, and that's keeping somebody trapped. That Eight of Swords plus the Queen of Swords equals Nine of Swords. Keeping them trapped in anxiety. And went back to them. Whatever it is, went back onto them. Look, can't make it up. Nine of Swords. They can't sleep. They're waking up in the middle of the night, multiple times in the middle of the night, thinking of you. Okay, and what they did to you, somebody's haunted for what they did to you. Okay, so what's the Five of Pentacles? And now they're being left out in the cold. Almost like what you do to others, don't do to others what you don't want done to you. So that's what I'm getting here. What's Five of Pentacles? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles. You're self-made. Okay, you guys are independent. Again with the nines. The Hermit is the number 9. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so 9999. Look up that angel number 9999. Okay, there's something in there for you. There's a cycle that's finally coming to an end. Okay, and it's gonna allow you to go into a new beginning. All right, Nine of Pentacles. You did this on your own. Okay, you're self-made. Some of you could be models. All right, some of you are so beautiful or something like that that you could be out in the public eye doing that kind of stuff, while the other person's walking the street, you know, walking the streets at night or something like that. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. What's this Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles? I feel like if they left you out in the cold, guys, I feel like that was your time to boss the fuck up. Or that's what Spirit wanted. You know, I've come to the terms, like getting into my spiritual journey and stuff like that. If something doesn't work, it's for a reason. Rejection is a form of protection, right? You see how this person right here is focused on these 3 cups here, right? Not realizing this was a blessing in disguise. For some of you here, you dodged a bullet. Okay, 4 cups. You dodged a bullet because at the end of the day, there is not going to be any love here. Okay, so Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Or this person was draining you. One way or another, they were draining you. Okay, so for some of you, you learned from that shit, and you're moving on. So, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, to be living light, clear and precise messages for my Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius Spirit? Alright, so find the lesson. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks, which makes sense here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There's no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Wasn't I saying this whole entire reading is saying this? Okay. Something failed, but it was meant to fail so that the right thing could come in. You're about to meet your soulmate, guys. You have the Lovers here. You're about to meet that person, the one that makes you complete. I don't like saying that. I know that's loving and poetic and shit like that, but you are whole and complete all by yourself. Nobody really makes you complete. You need to be whole and complete all by yourself, because only then you love yourself fully to give love to someone else. All right, so, but there's a partnership here that's working out. All right, there's passion, there's self-love. There's definitely a healthy relationship that's coming in when you least expect it. When you get out of hermit mode, when you put yourself out there, when you speak your truth, okay, when you don't dismiss intuitive downloads, all right, some of you are going back to school, study, okay, so a new endeavor is upon you, which is good, which is that Page of Wands earlier I came out, okay, this could be a new endeavor that's upon you. Some of you could be going back to school, okay, or going back to like change your career choices or whatever, okay, it doesn't matter. Knowledge is the one thing that no one could ever take from you. So learn as much as you can. Okay, so a new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intentions out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. The right teacher will soon find you. I feel like you and your person could do similar things or something like that. All right, you got here pause. All right, so some of you could have been pausing study sessions. Some of you could have paused studying for a little bit, and now you're going back to it. Congratulations. It's a good thing. All right, yeah, it's going to be hard, but nothing in life is easy. So you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back and look at all the possible outcomes and make sure you're heading to the right direction before moving forward. Some of you here, if you guys are going to go into like, let's say for example, and the reason why I always say nursing is because I'm a nurse. So for those that don't know, I'm a nurse. Okay, so, like, okay. But anywho, Some of you could be going back to school. Let's say, for example, oh, I want to be a nurse and I want to make sure you go and shadow someone before you go into a 4-year degree, okay, where you don't want to be a nurse anymore, okay, or something like that. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me end this call. Spam is off the chain. Nah, I'm not even going to touch it because I'm afraid that it's going to end it, and we're at 55 minutes. Let me pull one more. So yeah, for some of you here, before moving forward, okay, make sure that that's what you want to do. There's a lot of people, like whenever I was in nursing, I would tell them, you want to come shadow me and make sure that you could clean some ass. Because if you can't clean ass, you can't be a nurse. I'm sorry. Okay, because your patients are number one. And if your patients are dirty, you need to clean them. Okay, so that could be significant. So some of you need to take a pause and realize, okay, so this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is what, okay, and then get into it. Don't jump on it and just take stupid credits that are going to get you a loan or whatever, and it's going to leave you stranded at the end of the day. And besides, and you're not going to use it, why would you go for it? Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Okay, so pause and study. Makes sense. And again, books. Some of you are writing your own book here. Okay, it's time for you to go ahead and do that. I don't know. You guys pay attention. Look, you're a discoverer. You see this person? Astrology. Some of you could be learning astrology too. Okay, so you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. For some of you here, you guys are seeing a lot of numbers. Okay, 1111. Okay, you guys could be seeing 999. You guys could be seeing 333. Whatever. Feathers while walking your dog or something like that. That could be significant. That's spirit trying to communicate with you. Look it up. Every single time I find a feather, and I know it's kind of like, okay, that's a little too much, but no, I do it. I don't give a shit. I don't have nothing else to do, so I look it up. What does a gray feather with a black top signify? That's transformation. Oh, okay, so that's spirit letting me know that right now I need to go through a transformation. All right, if I start seeing a lot of spirit numbers, angel numbers and stuff like that, that means I'm on the right path. Okay, so I start reading that. I start listening to that because it could be right then and there that I'm thinking about a certain situation and that number pops up. It's for a reason. Okay, so if it keeps on popping up, like for example, me is 44, 444, 444, everywhere. 444, 44, 44, 44. Everywhere I go, that's my number, 44. You know, so some of you could be seeing that a lot. But 4 talks about stability. You know, you're stable, you're secure. In order for you to have a roof over your head, you need 4 walls. In order for you to have 4 walls, you need a 4-pointed, stable foundation where that house could sit and it doesn't wobble and it's not a fucking tower where it's going to crumble down. So, some of you here are definitely paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to. Right? If you guys are going to school, make sure you're paying attention. I don't know. That could be significant for some of you. All right, victim mindset. Somebody could have a victim mentalization here. So, you feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will the abundance start to flow. So, yeah, you guys are going to be very abundant, okay? Transformations, butterflies. You guys could be seeing butterflies. I even looked those up. Okay, so orange butterflies, orange and black butterflies, they're always here. I live in Miami. I don't know where you guys are at, but drop where you guys are located. Leave a comment section on the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and let me know where you're tuning in from. All right? Get to know one another. Love one another, guys. We need a lot of love right now. Okay, so somebody here has a victim mentality. If you had this victim mentality, I feel like if you continue on that victim mentality, oh, woe is me, then you're gonna get woe. You know? But if you are in a positive attribute, if you look at things in a positive way, I feel like positive things are coming your way. Yeah, look, expand, and he has his hands open like that. Expand, pray to God, pray to whoever you subscribe to. I don't like throwing things. I believe in God. I pray to God, I pray to my angels, I pray to every fucking saint, I pray to everyone. I don't care. So, someone's gonna hear me. So, you're being asked to expand. You live a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It is time to make your world just a little bit bigger. What did I say? The Hermit? Get out of Hermit mode. As soon as you get out of Hermit mode, you're going to get the Lovers. You're going to get the 9 of Cups. You're going to receive accolades. You're going to get recognition. Okay, so get out there. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Write them down. Do a journal. Write down. Get a spiritual journal. Whatever spiritual thought that you have in there, write it down. Okay, Google it. Work it out. Look at the meanings behind it. If you dream with a certain thing, like my mom, she's always like, I dreamt with this. Okay, that means this. Okay, it doesn't mean what she thought it meant. Okay, like a lot of people think that this means this or this means that. No, look it up. Some of you are being asked to Google. Google should pay me. But anyway, some of you are being asked to learn something new. Okay, so that could be for some of you. Alright guys, I have been on here for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. I'll be back tomorrow's. Alright guys, I'm sorry for having so many days off, but it was Father's Day, it was the weekend, I needed the time off. I did a bunch of personal readings as well, so just because I'm not on YouTube doesn't mean that I'm not doing personal reads. I do virtual reads, so if you guys are interested in a personal, just hit me up, check the description box below. Don't call, just text me. I have a script that's already ready for you guys. Okay, so don't call because you stop the communication whenever I'm doing these kind of things. Okay, guys, so I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. All right, I love you. Guys, love one another. Don't be out there doing stupid shit and fighting and protesting and standing in front of cars and shit like that. Don't do that kind of stuff, guys. All right, I know we all have a voice, but there's a way to speak it, and that's not the way. All right, guys, so I love you guys. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Where's my remote? Here we go with the clicker.